So let me ask you, are y'all ready for some genuine, independent, songwriter-driven roots music? Good, I am too. Hey friends, Jack Ingram here, and it's time for another edition of the Texas music scene. Coming to you this time from Willie's joint in beautiful Buda TX, with a lineup that's ready to deliver. Wade Bowen delivers his live version of a guitar, a singer, and a song in Austin, Texas. We mosey on back to the Stockyards in Fort Worth in the world's largest honky-tonk, Billy Bob's, Texas, for 2 live performances from Jamie Lin Wilson. And that's all coming up on a fully loaded Texas music scene. Music Scene is brought to you by Visit Napa Valley. Incredible dining experiences, unique outdoor activities, and an unforgettable music scene that flows with world-class wines. Only in Napa Valley. And brand new Texas Music Scene merch is available now at texasmusicscene.com/store. Welcome back, friends. This next segment is brought to you by Bowen Electric. Hell yeah, boy. Wade Bowen's up first with the story behind his song, a guitar, a singer, and a song. Before he delivers the live version of the tune, check out the story behind Vince Gill's guest appearance on the album version of the song. Pretty cool.
A guitar, a singer, and a song. I had that idea one night thinking about, one of those rough nights on the road when you kind of question everything you're doing. We all have them. I lay my head down at night and really what I am is I have my guitar, I have the songs I write and the songs I sing. And I thought it would make a great title. So I carried it even further into, have I done enough or will I do enough in my career where when I'm gone, will people remember who I am? I had Lori McKenna come in with me as well. She's the kind of writer that I can bring quirky ideas like that to her and she doesn't look at me like I'm from outer space. We got the song written and tracked and then sometimes, you just ask your heroes and they say yes. And so I got Vince Gill involved to not only sing harmonies on the record. I went a step further and said, look, I'm not one to ever overstep my boundaries, but I believe that, you're a huge influence of mine as a guitar player, as a singer, and as a songwriter. You're at the top of the list for all three, the trifecta. And I know you didn't write this song, but I feel like somewhere deep down inside, you've inspired this and probably believe a lot of this. So if you feel like you'd want to sing a verse, I would love to have you. And he did, and he played the solo on there as well. And just a dream come true to have him involved. This song, I think, is a song that I'll play in some form or fashion the rest of my life. We all talk about those songs. If you sit on stage with your heroes, what would you play? And this is one that I would play, and I'd be proud of it.
Guitar won't change the world, but there's nights that I feel like it has. A singer can't put lonely in a song until he's felt lonely like that. Calloused fingers, poured out heart, and a dream much harder than you ever thought. Oh, I don't know why I do what I do. I just know that I'm in right or wrong. Somewhere in these chords lies the truth. For a guitar, a singer, and a song. Well, it's not always gonna rhyme. Sometimes it won't be in tune. And the damn thing keep you up at night. You think you're singing the song, but the song's singing you. Oh, I don't know why I do what I do. I just know that I'm in right or wrong. Somewhere in these chords lies the truth. For a guitar, a singer, and a song. So I'll write you 1,000 songs, and I'll play you 1,000 shows. It'll feel like 1,000 years. Some will remember me, and some won't. But I know I do what I do. Oh, and I meant today that I'm gone. And I pray they speak my name, that I live on. Oh, and a guitar, a singer, and a song.
Welcome back to the Texas music scene. Now, we'd be lying if we said we weren't thrilled to be able to capture the very first full band performance from Jamie Lin Wilson at Billy Bob's Texas in front of our cameras. Here's Jamie with the story and performance of Always After Midnight from that session.
One song that I'm doing tonight, it's called Always After Midnight. This song was the very first thing to happen when the world shut down. The very first thing that I got canceled was a trip to Boston to write with Lori McKenna. I was, the next day after this show, supposed to fly to Boston and spend 2 or 3 days with her, which has always been a dream of mine, to be able to write with her. Instead of doing that, I went and found a hunting lodge in Hondo, Texas that had Wi-Fi, and we FaceTimed. And we wrote this song. We wrote this song on FaceTime, and it was the first time I had really ever done that. We were like, I don't know, do you want to try it? Sure. And I came to her with this idea. In our business, when we get off work, it's 2 a.m, you know? Then everybody starts going, I wonder who else is gigging tonight? And you start calling and making, you know, it's like everybody else calling each other after work, but our work hours are. So one day I just came up with this idea, like, it's always after midnight and it's always when you're stoned. And then I was like, Lori, you want to help me write this song? And we wrote it, and I love it. I actually cut it. We cut 2 different versions of it. We're only gonna play one tonight, but there is a whole other one floating around that's a little bit more somber, but this one tonight's gonna be pretty fun.
See straight in the light, so they save their decisions for the dark and the night. Some people need a couple drinks to help them think. Some people don't listen to their hearts till you leave them all again if you'll call. Yeah, it's always after midnight, and it's only when you're stoned, and it's always when it looks like you're gonna spend the night. Thank you.
Stay with us, folks. We've got a ton more Texas music coming up. Jamie Lin Wilson with a story and live performance of her song, Always a Waltz, captured at Billy Bob's Texas in Fort Worth. That's all coming up right here on the Texas Music Scene. Welcome back, friends. Once again, here's Jamie Lin Wilson with a story and live performance of her song, Always a Waltz, captured at Billy Bob's Texas in Fort Worth.
Always a Waltz. I forgot about this song. I went to Nashville. I believe that we were still in the Trishas whenever we used to make trips to Nashville all the time, and I sat in a room with Ben Danaher and Andrew Combs, who are two brilliant writers, and we wrote this song. And then it didn't get recorded by the Trishas, and I forgot about it. And then I had a recording session coming up a few weeks ago. I was looking for songs, like just to go, I don't know, what else do I have? And I was looking actually for an older version of Always After Midnight. I typed in Always into my phone and it came up Always a Waltz. And I went, what is that? And I listened to it. I was like, I like it. Like, I forgot about it. How did I forget? And it is just so fun to sing. And we went in and we recorded a version of it. David Abeda played a killer guitar solo. I hope he does it tonight. It's exciting to me because it's not something that I have, like, it feels like a surprise song that I actually came up with. For some reason, that song eluded me all these years and finally found its place here for us now.
It's always a waltz in the back of my mind, a slow-moving snare. It's falling behind. It's hollow and heavy, a slow glowing light. Thank you.
That about wraps her all up, folks. Special thanks so much to all y'all for watching, and our friends here at Willie's Joint, and all our featured musicians for being a part of this one. Now get out and support these artists by going to see some live music, because Texas is the one place that truly celebrates the independent spirit of making music. Let's keep it that way. We'll see you next time.